Oh, I had a friend who had a sister who was a nun. As you know what who a nun is? One of God. They say they God people, but some of them
Or
They dress up in the habits in the church.
I thought those were evil.
No.
It's because they make movies about them and stuff like that.
Yeah, no. She's talking about the good ones.
Oh. Okay.
all right. So where were we?
Continue. Please continue.
You nosy, you know.
That's your grandson that asked the question. I don't know how I'm getting dragged into that.
I
You
just
nosy.
if I'm gonna be a reporter, then I have to ask
Exactly.
Don't throw it on us.
No spileless thing, you know.
I'm just trying to ask.
You the spile business.
Yes, you asked her something.
What? You the one asking about her relationship.
You asked her about something else. I'm with her children.
And I learned too that well, all that glitters is not gold.
What does that mean?
I'll explain it to you later. Keep going.
You want to explain that to him?
That just because something looks fantastic doesn't mean that it is fantastic. Because it's all sparkly and pretty, but it doesn't necessarily mean. Like how roses are pretty.
Oh yeah.
And when you pick the rose, you got to be careful of the thorns.
Oh, so like just because something looks pretty on the outside doesn't mean it's pretty in the inside.
There you go. Let's go.
Grandma gonna teach you a few things before she leave.
Okay.
That's why when Grandma leave, you guys better walk straight.
Or else what's going to happen? What's going to happen?
Grandma will visit them with a piece of stick.
Oh, Lord. God know I give you a piece of stick.
Mark Scott, if you know how big a stick.
Chuck.
Is he gonna be a what's
all right, so we got to interview Daddy.
Bigger.
So let's get this thing going. So she answered your question. Go ahead and close out your interview and thank your guests for...
I like to talk to my grandson, so what else you want to ask me?
Okay, so what how old are your children?
Wait, say it again.
How old are how old are 5 of your children?
4.
4. How old are 4 of your children?
How old?
Yeah. And you didn't actually explain you only talked about 2 kids and not the other 2.
Yeah, I wonder why.
They wore, you
know. I was just trying to say it politely.
I talk about Nettie. Ricky.
How old is Nettie?
Nettie.
Uh-huh.
You old.
Oh, no, not. Stop. Oh, no, not. Stop. How old is Nettie?
Nettie old like the rocker.
That's horrible. I'm going to tell Nettie you're talking about her.
She's probably going to see this video.
Of course she is.
What were you asking me?
How old you did can you explain the other 2 children, please, and how old are 4 of your children?
You're asking me too much question whether they're your business, man. And then when you have your kids, I know they have to get now your business.
They're probably getting my business.
Answer me question.
You bad in a stock pan?
Do you bathe in a wash pan? Answer me question. If you are a bad man, answer me question.
So
if you bathe in a wash pan. All right, this interview is over because I got to interview Daddy. And y'all clowning now.
Okay. All
right, so thank your guests for coming and spending the day with you or the little time interviewing you. Go ahead and thank your guests.
Okay. Thank you, Grandma, so much.
You're most welcome. We have a lot more to talk about.
Okay.
I can teach you something.
Oh, yeah, the Bibles.
Yeah.
Okay. Any final words?
And then,
Stop rolling your eyes.
She's a roll like queen.
I roll my eyes at you.
You terrible, you know.
When a lot of my grandmas, well, her children and her grandchildren and her great grandchildren, when we bought to her house, where she raised almost all of us. Auntie Mary, Auntie Dorothy,
Aunt Lyd.
Aunt Lynn, and one or two of the grown-ups that aren't here, around here, and Poppy, you know Poppy, right?
Oh yeah,
The one that called you Cannonball.
That was your brother?
That's my first cousin.
Oh yeah, I remember.
My mother is his mother, older sister.
Oh, wasn't he the tall guy that
They come there and stay with his wife. That's Keith and Kevin
Dad?
uncle.
Oh, uncle.
And their brother, that's their uncle. So Keith and Kevin's dad is his brother.
Oh. And he has the nice haircut.
I guess. I don't be looking at his head.
My grandma, well, all the grandchildren like to go there because we meet each other there. And then we talk, we have fun, we laugh, we eat. And we didn't have no special food. Whatever she cooked, that's what everybody eat.
Who was the mischievous one?
Uncle Junie, yeah, but Uncle Junie.
Yeah, that's my grandma's brother.
Oh, was he mischievous as my cousin DJ? Or
That's yeah, he's a belligerent.
No, he said wants to know is he as mischievous as DJ.
Like, I wasn't trying to make fun of him. I was just trying to see, because he's very mischievous, and I was just trying to compare him to someone.
Mm-hmm. Oh, he knows everything.
Oh, really?
Uncle Junie.
Uncle Junie.
And if DJ, you're watching this, I'm sorry.
And Uncle Herbert was working on the ship, and he was making good money.
He was a merchant seaman.
Yes, and so he sent.
That's her brother.
He sent money home so that Uncle Junie can go to college and had everything that we didn't have when we were much younger. And Uncle Junie went to the marijuana smokers and
He used to smoke marijuana.
Was he
Marijuana.
Was he
Most of the time.
Oh, I asked, was he high?
I don't know if he was high, but he was stupid. When not how do I say? Like learning his lesson and doing things with his hands. He was good at that.
So he was good with his hands, not so much the books.
And
when he died, he was only sick for half an hour, you know.
Really? Wow.
Mm-hmm.
How did he die?
He just got sick. You don't. I wonder if it was this thing that's going around now, and we didn't know what it was.
Oh, corona.
Oh wait, he died recently?
He was out all day, and then when he went home, his wife told me that he was sitting on the step, and he said that he felt bad, and he went to lay down, and I think he asked Chrissy to put on some the religious movies, not movies, hymns, and by 9:30 he got sick at 9, and by 9:30 he passed. Because I went not too long before that. And like I had to go right back for his funeral. And it's a lot of, there was a lot of good memories in my youth, and a lot of sad memories too. Because when my mother passed, she called me the week before. She said, when you come, you're not going to find me because I'm tired.
Mm.
And I wanted to get a few stuff in order here before I left. But it didn't work out like I planned it.
Do you wish you would have left before?
Yes. I wish I had dropped everything and just leave. Then we could have talked. But it didn't happen like that. But my siblings and I got along good. We're not perfect.
But you guys are still.
But we talk. If somebody is wrong, we say so to them. We don't go and talk them to other people. You notice that, Dora Jean?
Mm.
I don't be knocking nobody down, especially my own people.
I know that's right.
I don't do that. That don't mean that I'm good. Like I tell you all, I don't have no halos around my head, bright things.
Ricky called you Mother Teresa.
Yeah, he did. You know why they call me Mother Teresa?
Why?
Ask your mom.
What was that?
Because she's so good.
No, because if something is wrong, I tell them. And I get on them to stop it. Don't do it. Because it come back to you and hurt you.
Mm-hmm.
And sometimes you wonder why you get into a mess like this. And when you, the same one, stir up that cake,
Mm-hmm.
and it affect you, and your family, sometimes it affect your family, and hurt a lot of people. But I'm not better than anybody else. And I don't think I'm better than anybody else. I think you know that. If I'm wrong, I'm not going to go and tell the whole world, because none of the damn business. But if I need to tell any one of you, I'm wrong, or I was wrong.
What do you think about this whole COVID-19 stuff?
The who?
What do you think about this whole COVID-19, this corona?
I'm trying to put the sentence together so I can understand it.
So what do you think about what's going on with the the COVID-19?
I think it's a mystery and it's a whole lot of mess.
You think it's a conspiracy?
Possible. Because people will do anything to hurt another one or to mess up your pathway.
Mm.
You go in the right way, and some old stoop that they don't think about other people, they just think about themselves. And they don't give a damn about nobody, not about their children or their parents or their friend. It's a mess.
What do you think about the president, Donald Trump?
Donald Trump? I don't think he knows where he's going or how to get there. All he does, as far as I hear, rake everybody down who he can rake down and criticize everything everybody does except what he does. And he ain't doing too much to build up. All he do is stir up hate. No good.
Out of all the presidents that you've seen in your lifetime, who has been the best?
I don't know. But the mess that this present one is carrying out and getting away with it, I don't understand it.
What do you think about Obama?
I think he was a good president. He did the best he can and know how. So, angels in heaven can't do better because he put out his best. And he's not a person who drag people down. When he said that don't say you can't do this or you can't do, in other words, afraid of chores or something that you need to do and you have to do. He said you can do it. Yes, you can. And that sounds encouraging for us grown-ups and little ones coming up.
And he did it. He became president.
Yes.
Did you ever think you'd see that?
2 times.
2 times. Did you ever think you'd see that in your life? Your lifetime?
He did a good job every time. No, not really.
Why?
Well, it seemed to me that not all the white folks like black people. They have that superiority attitude and thoughts about a skin that's darker than theirs. So it's a whole lot of stuff. But it's better when we look to God for wisdom, understanding, guidance, and physical health and strength. And that's the only way to go and the best way to go. When you get it from above, you got it. And if you get into the rut, God will help you come out of it. But you have to ask His help, ask His guidance, and His protection. That's in your body, your mind, your soul, and your spirit. And He's not going to forsake you. And He'll go with you. But you're not going to take advantage of His kindness and His mercy. Just go ahead and do that, and God is going to do it. He's a good God. He's not a bad God. And He's true. Whatever He promised you, He's going to do it. Whatever He said He's going to give you, He's going to do it. Sometimes you might not see or understand when he's doing what he's doing. But there come a point in your life when he's gonna wake you up. Oh, so this is why so and so. This is why I didn't make it there. Maybe where you're heading up to is not good for you. So
It wasn't meant for you.
Hmm?
It wasn't meant for you.
Well,
When he redirects your path. Because sometimes you can want something
mhm.
and want it so bad. But if that's not what God wants for you at that time, he finds a way to redirect your path and he orders your steps in the direction he wants you to go.
Mm.
What are your thoughts about dying?
Dying?
Are you afraid?
No. When I was a child, I was afraid of dead people. And I was afraid of dying. Now, I'm not afraid of dead people. They can't do nothing to me. And I remember my cousin Lyndon, he said he had a few of his relatives don't get along. So he said when he died, he said if he be laying there in the box and they come by to check out his body, he said, and they gonna be crying and because of this dead, he said he gonna sit right up in his box. Ask them, what are they do here? What are they cry for? He said, everybody bail out.
Is this cousin still living?
Huh?
Is this cousin still living?
That's Lyndon.
Oh, Lyndon?
Yeah, Lyndon.
Your nephew.
Yes.
All right, Cannon, what's your final question for Grandma? Okay, so now that you got to think about it, just go ahead and close out.
Wait, okay, Alorine Wait, so thank you for this long but funny interview, and I'll see you later.
Okay. Same here.
I'm gonna be your husband.